Hi guys, now today I'm going to talk about something that's been rumoured quite a lot recently, and it is the iPhone 5. Now obviously you can get the iPhone 4 now, and you can now get the white version as well. But rumours are coming up now about the iPhone 5. Now I'm just going to run over some of the speculations and how likely they're going to happen. So let's kick off the video talking about the camera. Now it is likely, almost definitely, to have a better camera, and everyone is saying that it's going to be an 8 megapixel Sony camera. Nobody knows yet, okay? Now it could be an 8 megapixel, but somewhere online I read that it would have a 10 megapixel camera. So if that was a 10 megapixel camera, guess what would happen? The iPhone will go back on the top of mobile phones for everything. Because at the moment, if you ask anyone what the best phone out there is now, they're going to say the iPhone. But if you ask someone out there what the best phone is with a camera, with the best camera, they're not going to pick the iPhone, okay? It doesn't have the best camera in the world, although the iPhone 4 has a 5 megapixel camera, which is pretty nice, but the previous generations of the iPhone don't have very good cameras at all. Now, I'm looking over there because I got notes on the laptop and everything, but if they get a 10 megapixel camera, or even an 8, that's going to push them back up to the top of the good cameras on phones. Now if they do this, this is going to be an amazing feature, and I will be so happy because I will be upgrading to the iPhone 5. I miss out one iPhone, then get the next. That's kind of how my contracts work and everything. So that's likely to happen. It's probably almost guaranteed to happen, to get a brand new camera. Will it be Sony? Nobody knows yet. It's been rumored that it will be Sony, but I'm not too sure yet, so I'll let you know in the future if I hear anything definite. Next, another rumour that we've seen online quite a lot is that there would be no home button. It would just be like a touch-sensitive control. If not, then nothing there at all, and it would be using finger gestures to get back to the home screen. If this is the case, then I don't think it's going to appeal to as many people as it would have if it had a physical button. Now, is it likely to have a home button? Of course it is. I'm almost certain that it will still have the iPhone's home button, and it will, without doubt, it's almost without a doubt that they will have one. Now, am I happy about that? I'm certainly happy about that, and I'm sure a lot of you are out there quite happy about that as well, so yeah, that's pretty good. There is also the judgment about a bigger screen. Is this going to happen or not? Probably. It is very likely that it will happen. It's not as likely as getting a new update on the camera, but it is quite likely to happen. At the moment it's a 3.7-inch touchscreen, and by the time they've done the iPhone 5 they are looking to get it to a 4-inch touchscreen. Some people have said a 5-inch touchscreen, but that's probably a bit too big for what they're aiming for. That wouldn't be such a phone anymore. That would be kind of the width as something like the Samsung Galaxy Tab, or something like the HTC Flyer or something. That's probably how wide it would be, so it would be pretty wide for a phone. Probably like that. So no, I think they'll stick to about 4 inches. I'm probably going to say about that. Now the look. This has been thrown around a lot, and a lot again. And it's said that the iPhone 5, or 4S is something people are calling it, is going to look pretty much the same as the iPhone 4. Okay, that's kind of what they done with the 3G to the 3GS. 3GS looks almost identical to the 3G, with some very minor tweaks on there. There's nothing major. Now if they do this, I don't think many people are going to be so happy, because I know a lot of people have been complaining about the design. It's quite heavy sometimes. Some people say they don't like the glass feel on the back. So if that happens, I think they could be losing a few sales. Now, something that's being said though is that there will be an aluminium back, like the iPad 2 or the original iPad, the iPod Touch. But this is what I've done. I've got a couple of pictures online and I've edited them. Okay, so here we have a picture of the iPod Touch 2nd generation, as you can see there. Now, that is just normal. It's got the Wi-Fi on the top and everything. But if we took that out and replaced that with a camera off the iPhone 4, and if we got the side version and put a mute button on there, you can see that it's starting to look like a phone. But if you take a look at one of the images that have been provided online that are supposed to look like the iPhone 5, you can see that looks pretty much identical to what I edited the iPod Touch to. So if this happens, they're going to be aiming for copying the design of the iPod Touch, which is not a problem because that was a very thin device. Now if I get mine out, if I can find it, anyways I can't find it, but if I have mine I will show you how thin it is. Now it's a very thin device, and if they do that, that will be awesome because it will be even thinner than the original phone that they have right now, the iPhone 4. So that's a pretty cool feature if they do that. But there is also the case that it's meant to look like the iPhone 4. Now, if they do that, and keep the aluminium backing on there, this is what it will look like. Now that is just an iPhone 4 with a aluminium case on it, to show you what it would look like. It's not very attractive, to be honest. I don't think it's pretty attractive. So what do you think about the look? Do you think it will be like the iPod Touch 2G? Or do you think it will be sticking to the same as the iPhone 4 right now? If you have the current iPhone, you will know that you had to wait about a year to get the white version of it, which is a hell of a long time to get a new color of a phone. It's too long. In fact, it is really too long. Now if you are looking to get a white iPhone 5, look no further, because you will be able to get one on the day it is released. It's not been announced yet, but it is almost guaranteed that that's what will happen. There's also a possibility that it will be 1080p video recording on the back and the front-facing cameras. It's not likely to happen as yet, but it could happen. Okay, that's the thing, it could happen, but it's not likely to happen. They could do it, but I don't think they will do it as yet. I think they might do it on the iPhone 6 though. I don't think they're going to do it on the iPhone 5. The memory in this phone then. It's been said that there could be 1 GB of RAM, which could be an upgrade from the previous generation's RAM. Now if it is 1 GB, that's going to make the phone very fast. It's also going to have the A5 chip, which can be featured in the iPad 2. Now if this happens, it's going to be a very, very fast phone. There will be no lag in anything. It will just be an overall great feel device. Now there's also a speculation of the iTunes Cloud, which will be available on the phone. Now this will mean that you can stream to your phone from your iTunes library. You can do that already using remote, but that's the other way around. You're controlling your computer with your iPod Touch or your iPhone, your iPad. But with the iTunes Cloud, you can sync your phone to the computer and everything wirelessly, so you don't need to actually plug it in and everything. So if that's a feature, that will be amazing, because I'm actually sick of having to plug my phone in all the time on my iPad 2. It's annoying. It really is quite annoying. Now, obviously, there's the big question on everyone's lips. When is it coming out? Nobody knows, okay? Nobody actually knows the exact time of this year when it's going to come out, if it's this year, okay? Now, an Apple insider, however, has actually said that it will not be available until September, and September is actually quite the likely date because the event that they're going to hold in June or July, it's mainly strictly about the iOS 5 that will be available soon. So if this is available soon, then I will be very happy because I need an upgrade to my phone. But if it's not going to be updated till September, it's okay. I mean, I'm not too upset. So what are your thoughts on the iPhone 5, 4S, whatever you want to call it, whatever it's going to be called, nobody knows yet. Do you think these things are going to happen? Do you think it's going to look anything like that? Do you think that I'm right in saying all this? Who knows? Let me know in the comments below what you think about the iPhone 5 and what will be on it and when it will be available, because I'm interested in hearing what you think. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, rate, comment, everything else that you want to do. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/officialrat1 is my name on there. And that's about it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.